Tell us about your upcoming event.
Well, the Maple Syrup Festival takes place in Williams County at the Williams County Fairgrounds in Montpelier, Ohio. And it is Saturday, March 24th, and it's going to be from 8 o'clock in the morning till 12 noon.
What is the history of the event?
The Maple Syrup Festival started in the early 90s with a bunch of maple syrup producers right here in Williams County, and they wanted to teach everybody about where syrup, real syrup, comes from. Because most of the time you go to the store and you just get syrup in the grocery store, but it's not real syrup. So they wanted to start teaching people about it. So a long time ago, the event was held at some of these local producers, their own personal sugar shacks, and it started to grow. There was just a couple people, and the next year like 100, and they were running out of room. So years later, they decided to find a bigger area, a venue, and the venue became the Williams County Fairgrounds.
Are there activities for the whole family?
The whole Maple Syrup Festival is geared towards families. That is what it is. The only thing we ever worry about is how the weather's going to be. But the people can come out, and they start out with a breakfast. There's a pancake and sausage breakfast, and everybody served real maple syrup. Most of it is donated all by the maple syrup, Northwest Ohio maple syrup producers, and some of it's made right there at the Williams County Fairgrounds. So if somebody comes for breakfast, there's a $5 charge for adults, and children 6 and under are free. After that, people can wander around at the fairgrounds, and there's horse-drawn wagon rides that can take them on a ride over the covered bridge over to the Sugar Shack area. And when they go there, they can see how the sap is tapped from the trees, how it's collected and put into an evaporator and boiled until it becomes syrup.
What do people say about this event that have attended in the past?
People love coming back. There's a lot of grandparents who just love bringing their grandchildren every single year back and forth. The horse-drawn wagon rides are a huge draw for everybody. They really like that. But then going on along with that, we have in another building, if everybody comes in, they go into the 4-H building, there are going to be all kinds of things that are going on for wildlife and forestry. There's a bee, Bethany Carlson from Edgerton. She brings everything that she does for making bee honey and bees. If you have the Williams Soil and Water has their annual tree seedling sale, and so John Mueller, our Division of Forestry representative, he's there and he can answer all of your questions. This year there's also going to be a gentleman from Camp Palmer who's going to bring some amphibians and reptiles, and you can actually hold them and find out what you think about some snakes and some frogs and turtles. There's also, if somebody wants to, they can make rope the old-fashioned way. So that's there. Oh, there's a taxidermist, and there's also Joe Blosser with all of his wildlife pelts. And you can come and you can touch them, and you can see all of their wildlife mounts. You can just walk around and ask anyone any of your questions. There's also people there from the Wildlife Association. There's people there who's a private lands biologist, Division of Wildlife. There's the Montpelier Tree Commission, and they have a raffle. The Master Gardeners from Williams County are there. You can play a raffle, and they always have hands-on games for children and adults. We all need to learn. The whole thing is an educational event, just to make it so that it's fun and to have breakfast together.
If people would like to attend, what do they have to do?
All they need to do is get up early that morning and drive over to the Williams County Fairgrounds in Montpelier. There are no tickets to get ahead of time. You just come in and be safe, find a parking spot. There will be wagon rides that can take you if you have to park far away, you can come up to the building where the breakfast is in the Gillette building, which is made by the Williams County Fair Foundation, and the Williams County Fair Board helps put that on. And we can't forget the Northwest Ohio maple syrup producers in there. So there's no tickets, just show up.
Good luck with your event.
Thank you very much. We hope to see everybody Saturday, March 24th at the Williams County Fairgrounds in Montpelier, Ohio.
This is Emily Serrano reporting with Bryan Digital Media Club.
Thank you for coming on board as a student sponsor. What are your thoughts on this program?
I think it's a good program. I think it lets the students get out, find out about the community themselves, plus educating the community on what's in the community and getting acquainted with the students.
What other community activities do you support?
Right now, I'm in the local Bryan Area Business Women's Club. I've done junior achievement over the years. I've done Ronald McDonald House over the years. There's several that I have supported, but right now that's businesswomen's my main concern.
Well, thank you for all you do for the community.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Thank you for being a student sponsor. What are your thoughts on this program?
Oh, we love it. I mean, me and my two partners, we all have children, and we love to see the community get together and rally around, young kids and, support them in their efforts. So we really appreciate the opportunity. We think it's a good thing, and it shows the strength of the community.
What other community activities do you support?
So as far as Elite Electrical Solutions, we are part of the Montpelier Chamber of Commerce and the Bryan Chamber of Commerce. So we try to join a lot of events with them. We also, personally, I do some mentoring with the First Lego League out of Bryan, and then also we'll be joining the robotics team out at Northwest State.
Thank you for all you do for the community.
Thank you.
Thank you for coming on board as a student sponsor. What are your thoughts on this program?
Oh, I think it's neat and exciting, and I think sponsoring gives us a way to reach out to the local community, and that's what small business is all about in this area.
What other community activities do you support?
Well, we like to support the Chamber of Commerce, and I think that's our best avenue to get out to local businesses. And then we have some small charitable companies that we like to. Sarah's Friends is one that I've supported for many years.
Thank you for all that you do for the community.
Oh, you're welcome. Thank you.